got you here today. You're at the Sports Scotland Institute for Judo. Why have you got your rugby team here?
There's a lot of reasons. One is to try and flame their interest in something a bit different, but something that can relate to the sport we're about, which is rugby. The contact area now has become a lot of 1 against 1, and trying to understand leverage, your body position, your centre of gravity are all things that players can benefit from. It's a different environment, which hopefully will stimulate them, make them more enthusiastic, different voice. Obviously somebody who's coaching them with very high standard, a Commonwealth Games medalist, so knows exactly what he's talking about. And the boys really went for it, the boys are really interested, and there's some boys who are not going to take part but are still here to watch because they think it's something.
I'm here with James Millar of Judo Scotland. Recently won a bronze medal in the 66 kilogram category at the Commonwealth Games, and he's just put the rugby boys of Boroughmuir through their paces. How did you find that?
A bit different, but the boys were really keen, really took to it, so it was a good session. They kind of get out what they put in.
Yeah, I seen it was pretty class, the warm up. I enjoyed a lot of what you were doing there. Is that a typical warm up for judo?
Yeah, a lot of our warm ups are very gymnastic, very proprioceptive sort of stuff. We're isolating shoulders and knees because that's kind of the key areas where we get injured. So making sure they're kind of switched on and sorted and ready for action. And it's quite a long warm up, so there's no real risk of anyone being not warm and picking up an injury.
Yeah, you put a lot of emphasis on rolling. How do you feel that could benefit players in rugby? And what was the purpose of a roll in judo?
Purpose of rolling in judo is one, to minimise the damage you take in getting thrown, and two, it helps you regain your balance and get back to your feet a lot quicker, rather than just landing flat and then try to turn your front and then get back up. You try to use that momentum of getting thrown or getting hit to roll yourself back to your feet, so you're quicker to react, you're available for the rest of the team, or you're available in the rest of the fight.
Yeah, I can see that working pretty well for rugby in terms of getting tackled, and almost as a safety thing for young kids.
Oh yeah, it's got. I know I've got a couple of kids that play rugby, and by their own account, they say they're far superior than some of the boys in their team. Simply because they know how to roll, they know how to land and get themselves back up and go again as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I definitely seen the correlation between the judo and the rugby that I've been used to as well. You're impressed with Alastair Macleod. He's had a bit of a judo background. Did you know that?
One of the boys said he'd done a wee bit when he was a kid, so it was kind of evident the way he took to everything quite well. So yeah. A bit of an inkling that he'd done some before.
And is this the first time you've worked with a rugby team, or is it something that you've done?
I've done a wee bit before with Napier, and I was working with the Rugby Sevens team for the Commonwealth Games at the start of the year as well, for a couple of months, just for their not pre-season but the preparations for going into the series.
Yeah, I suppose you're trying to kind of ride on the wave of Scottish judo doing so well at the last.
Oh, absolutely. I said it's not often that we're in the limelight. It's not often we get the publicity of the press, and being as successful as we were in the games, we need to make the most of it as well we can.
Yeah, I think the boys have thoroughly enjoyed the session, so good job.
No worries.
Okay, I'm here with Andy Millar of Judo Scotland. Just let us know a little bit more about your role within Judo Scotland.
I'm in performance support, so my main role is an operational one. I'm in charge of all the operations side for elite athletes, so that includes the GB squad guys that are the Judo Scotland members that are part of the GB squad, the national team, and also talent development programme, which are the young guys that are coming through at an elite level.
Great. You've just had some great success at the Commonwealth Games.
Yep.
How was that?
It was fantastic. We got 6 golds, 2 silvers and 5 bronzes, and we hit our targets. We set out a target of 1 7th place and 1 gold and 2 other medals.
Wow.
So we hit everything on the first day, and then everything else was a bonus. So it was just it was quite incredible. The guys and girls just performed amazingly well. So.
Yeah, there seems to be a real buzz going about Scottish sport in general at the moment, and obviously judo, I reckon, was at the top of that tree. So we're in here with Boroughmuir Rugby Club, and is this something you kind of think might happen now that there's been some great exposure for judo in general?
Yeah, hopefully. We're looking to obviously, on the back of the Commonwealth Games success, judo's very high profile at the moment. and we're looking to see what we can do to expand into other sports and maybe help. And there's such a good cross between judo and rugby. It's a very physical sport, and also the moves that we do in judo are actually very similar to rugby in the contact area. And I think there's quite a lot that we can give to rugby if that's to be taken forward, which hopefully we can.
Yeah, we've got James Millar here taking the guys at the moment and put them through their paces. There's been a lot of different roles that I've seen that have a real rugby edge to it. Has that been something that's been developed for this session specifically, or is that just actually how you would do it in the judo context as well?
The moves that we've been doing today are all judo moves. There are hundreds of different moves in judo. So James has been picking the moves that are probably better for a rugby environment, which is contact area, breakdown. And basically how a lot of the guys are getting used to how their bodies are moving and how their bodies are behaving in certain positions, and I think that's probably quite helpful to rugby.
Great. And any future talented judo players here today? Or?
There's one or two. I think Darren Millar's pretty good, and obviously I think Ali's done some judo before as well, but. They're all fit big guys, and I think a bit of work, they do pretty well. Yeah.
Good stuff, thanks mate.
No problem.
I won that one clearly. Walk around a little bit back to recovery. Make sure you get a partner for the next one, with 2 more to go.
Okay, we've just stepped outside the mat room for a bit. Boys are working hard in there. You've obviously tried to give them a bit of a different session today, and I can see by the poster behind you that we're at the home of Scottish Judo. So, hopefully you're going to emulate some of their success in the pitch this year at Boroughmuir.
Yeah, we hope so. Judo Scotland has had a really successful summer at the Commonwealth Games. Quite a few medals being won, and these athletes are experts at being able to bring down an opposition. We as a rugby club think we can pick on their expertise and hopefully use to give us a bit of success on the pitch.
I remember as a player not always enjoying pre-season, and it looks like the guys are having great fun in there, but also working hard. Is that part of it as well for you?
Yeah, the guys have worked very hard for the last 4 or 5 weeks, and we don't want to beast them too much because we're going to get the fun out of it. So it's nice to give them a bit of fun. They're working hard, but they don't realise it, and hopefully as sessions like this they'll enjoy coming to, and they'll keep doing for the rest of the season. And if we can work boys hard and make sure that they enjoy it, then all the better.
Have you learned anything new from the session, maybe that you'll adapt and take into your own session?
Yeah, I think the kind of warm-up prep for contact is there's a few things that we can pick on and use in our setting on the pitch and also in the gym, just to maximise power, also get them a bit loose, activate the right muscles, and yeah, it's very extensive warm-ups to use here, and very something I really want to utilise and incorporate into our training.
Great. Is this something you're going to do in the future? Bring in someone else, maybe from a different sport, or maybe stick with judo for a bit? Is it something you plan to do often, or is this a one-off kind of experience for you guys?
I think the judo, we're going to try and see if we can get a partnership and something that we can continue definitely long term. But always looking at different sports to look at different examples, because if the expertise is there in other sports that we can pick on, because rugby is so multifaceted, then why not use that?
Okay, I'm here with Ali Macleod of Boroughmuir Rugby Club, one of the players. You just got given Star of the Day or something like that.
Yeah, like primary school.
Yeah, so you must have enjoyed yourself, and you're obviously pretty good at it as well.
Yeah, no, I'm sure like lots of rugby players have done a bit of judo back in the day.
Yeah.
I kind of gave it up to do rugby, so it's good to get back on the mat. Kind of reacquaint yourself with the things that you forget.
Yeah. So you've had experience with judo before, yeah?
Yeah. So I used to fight with James's brother.
Oh, did you? That's cool.
But yeah, no, I think I've done quite a few of these things. I was at Bath Uni, and I think this is probably the most applicable one I've had.
Yeah.
Because all ground-based stuff and not too technical, like although we did some like specific techniques, a lot of the stuff before was like do it like this, do it like that.
Yeah.
Whereas that was more like giving you an idea of what to do. Because in rugby you don't have time to think.